WESH. The news starts now.
Are you Sam?
Yes.
Yes, he's here. Someone named Vicky.
No.
It began 11 years ago as a simple TV comedy. 275 episodes later, Cheers has made its last call.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Robin Chapman.
I'm Steve Rondinaro. This is 2 News at 11. We'll have all the latest news for you, but the big event across the country tonight is Cheers. Coming up, we'll go to Central Florida night spots where scores of folks have packed in to watch the final episode. We'll also have Cheers bloopers you won't see anywhere else. And last but not least, we'll take you to the real Cheers bar in Boston, the Bull and Finch. That's where Sam, Norm, Cliff, and the rest of the cast are celebrating as we speak.
But first, we begin our coverage with celebrations right here in Central Florida. Our own Bill Schaefer is live in the middle of the excitement at Tanqueray Bar in downtown Orlando. Bill?
How about this crowd at Tanqueray's? Can you believe it? You know, when they first told me to come out here to do a story on the end of a TV series, I thought, oh boy, lead story in the news. But boy, these people here, there was not a sound the entire time that the show was on. Everybody here was watching. Cheers, what does Cheers mean to you guys?
Cheers is everything to us. Sam's the man, Woody, the whole crew. We just couldn't live without him. It's been on half of my life. We have over 125 episodes on tape.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me? Using Sam's mentality, all it means is scoring heavily with the babes. That's all it means.
It's kind of been a paint by numbers for you fellas, huh?
Right
well,
there.
Tanqueray's is kind of a Cheers of Orlando here in downtown. We're underneath. You have to come down the steps to get here. And you know what this place was like earlier, around 9 o'clock when it went on? We've got a tape right now to show you a little bit of what these fellas were like here. And holy cow, look who's here at the bar! It's Norm! Hello, everybody. Why watching here? What's it like watching here?
Oh, because this is kind of an atmosphere like Cheers. We have a lot of locals that come in here, a lot of regular people, and so it's just a lot of fun. It's a fun place, fun people.
What else do you think you're going to do? Another series or something?
No, I could go out to Universal and maybe be Bullwinkle. Hey, Rookie, let me blow it on my head.
Cheers to Cheers.
That's good.
She's Rebecca. I'm Diane. That's it. Oh, my God, it's you. It's you.
Hard to believe on a Thursday night in a bar in Orlando, not a dry eye when that show ended. Melinda, the manager of Tanqueray's, this was a fundraiser too, right?
It was very fun. I think we raised a lot of money for the mustard seed, and everything went really well.
Was it everything you guys hoped it would be?
Yes, it was.
Tanqueray's, so long, Cheers. We're going to miss you.
You know, he looks like a lot like our own Bill Schaefer.
Doesn't he? It's kind of neat they did a charity fundraiser off that.
Good idea for him.
Well, there was another Cheers send-off tonight at a namesake for the bar in Ormond Beach. Scott Hansen's there with a look at some Cheers moments you weren't supposed to see. Sounds a tad lively.
I see that your lips have stopped moving, Steve, so I will assume it's my turn to talk now. You think these people enjoyed the show? I'd say so. This is the Three Cheers Bar in Ormond Beach, celebrating the end of Cheers, a highly successful show for 11 seasons on NBC. But of course, things didn't always go as planned on the Cheers set. You know, Cheers was known as the place where everybody knows your name, but that doesn't mean everybody necessarily remembered their lines.
I tell you, she's pushing me too hard, driving me crazy, driving me up the wall. So much so that I forgot my lines. I have no idea what I'm supposed to say. None.
Well, if you do change your mind, you know you have a place to stay.
Honey.
Ow.
Hey, Woody, you gonna have a beer?
Hey, why not? I'm a grown-up. I'm an adult. Yeah, I can handle my liquor. No, but I can't handle my lines.
If I'm wrong, I didn't think the purpose of your trip was to snare a husband.
No, of course it wasn't. Of course it wasn't.
Then why'd you go?
You
Yeah. But one more time, the same.
Kelly, that is our home, and that's all I can afford, and that's where we're going to live. I think. Isn't that right?
Back up. Go back. I'm married, but not dead.
Wait a minute. I'm married but not dead?
I think we could do better without the heckling from this section.
What are you doing back here?
How come you're not on your honeymoon?
Honeymoon? Is that what you call it when two people lock themselves in a room and refuse to...
I want to introduce you to somebody right now. This is Dennis, and Dennis is a mailman who hangs out at Cheers. Dennis, you watched the Cliff Clavin character, and you found a problem.
Yeah, the deal is that Cliff has a keychain hanging down from his pocket every day, and that has to be turned in every day. We get it from like a Carnival mail and stuff like that.
So you never actually take it to the bar?
No, we don't take it. Then leaves the office.
You've just ruined the show for me. I can't ever watch it again, except, of course, for the reruns right here on Channel 2. It's karaoke night. We got to get off the stage. Come on by, Stephen. We'll see you later.
All right.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hanson. Sounds like he lost his voice shouting above the din.
Can't imagine how that would happen. The stars of Cheers are also whooping it up tonight. The whole gang is gathering at Boston's Bull and Finch pub for the party. Cheers was modeled on that Boston watering hole. You may recognize some of those people, so don't touch that dial just yet. In just a few minutes, we're going to join the cast of Cheers at the Bull and Finch in Boston. Jay Leno will also be there preparing for his live show at 11:35, so there is still more cheer to come.
Let's bring you up to date on some of the stories making news around Central Florida tonight. An Orange County deputy literally jumped in to save an elderly woman who'd become disoriented and fell in a lake. It happened behind this home in the 800 block of West 37th Street. On the right there, Deputy Roy Gardner, who jumped in and pulled the woman out.
I was worried at that point about her going into shock or something like that. Got in there just to calm her mainly. And then when she said she kept complaining about being so cold, that's when I picked her up and just set her up on the dock.
The woman is in the hospital. The good news is she's in stable condition. Not exactly a textbook technique, but this plane made a treetop landing in Lake County, and the two people on board weathered but a few cuts and bruises. Deputies say the plane was about to land at the Leesburg airport when the engine suddenly stalled and it ended up in the trees. The pilot says he was trying to avoid another plane that was reportedly in the area.
The manslaughter trial of suspended Miami police officer William Lozano saw a surprise witness take the stand today. Robert Fountain did not come forward during Lozano's first trial, but he claims to have seen the shooting that started all of this. Lozano fatally shot a black motorcyclist in January of 1989. A passenger also died and riots erupted. Refuting the officer's claim that the motorcyclist caught him by surprise, Fountain testified Lozano stepped into the street to confront the motorcyclist. Forensics experts going over what's left from those last hours at the compound in Waco have developed a theory. They think David Koresh was murdered. It's just a theory, but doctors say from looking at the remains, they believe a top lieutenant probably shot Koresh in the head and then took his own life. It's just a theory. The mystery of those last hours, they say, may never be solved.
That's going to be easier to register to vote. The motor voter bill is now law. President Clinton made it official with the stroke of a pen today. It requires states to allow people to register to vote by mail when applying for a driver's license or when enlisting in the military. The president says the law is one less excuse for people to sit on the sidelines of democracy.
See if it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Well, stay with us. We are about to go live to the real Boston bar, where they are cheering for the Cheers stars tonight.
And an incredible flashback. 11 years summed up in just a bit more than a minute.
In the second season, the romance between Sam and Diane began. Carla had the baby, Nick married Loretta, Norma and Vera got separated and then back together, and Cliff fell for Carla's nympho sister. In the third season, Diane dumped Sam for crazy, but...
Bar more
Farmore slashes prices as they close these stores with a total liquidation sale. It's business as usual at all other Farmores. Everything is 20% off. Farmore's already low prices now at these stores. Nothing's held back. Get 20% off beauty aids, cosmetics, health supplies, videos, music, sporting goods, home furnishings, auto supplies, packaged foods, and more. Get 20% off hundreds of top brands. Get 20% off everything in every department now only at these Farmore stores.
It's the same old line. Supermarkets claiming low prices over and over again. But at Winn-Dixie, there's a big difference. We prove our low prices every week. Just check the cart comparison at the front of our stores, and you'll see the proof for yourself. Winn-Dixie is up to 18% lower than other stores. Winn-Dixie, lower prices every day.
Well, certainly we've got to expand the bus system. The bus system will be the backbone of our public transportation here for many, many years. In order to make a high-speed system work of any technology, you've got to have a basic, good, sound bus system in place. And we don't have one yet. For the future, we see some kind of rail technology, whether it's light rail or monorail. We see that in our future. That's certainly a number of years down the road, but we need to be thinking about that today. We're moving as quickly as we can because the need here is so great, and quite honestly, we're behind.
This program is closed captioned as a public service of Princeton Hospital.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your work.
Back to Boston now for more of the Cheers hoopla. Big doings in Beantown tonight. Noisy, anxious crowds awaited the arrival of the Cheers cast at the Bull and Finch. That's the original bar, as we mentioned, that inspired the Cheers set seen in the sitcom. The Cheers crew isn't the only attraction there tonight. Jay Leno will do the Tonight Show live from the Bull and Finch in just a few minutes. That place is jammed right now with the stars and a host of reporters watching the fun.
I'm stunned by the crowds. Above them, Arch Campbell is standing by live with the revelers to help fill us in. He's dashing, he's handsome, and he has a report. Arch?
Oh, this is quite a scene here. I've never seen a crowd quite like this. A second ago, George Wendt, who plays Norm, leaned out of one of the windows of the Bull and Finch and threw the contents of a bottle of champagne on the crowd. They loved it. At least it wasn't a beer, so that was a classy note as Cheers ends its finale tonight. As far as the finale of the show, I think Cheers went out in grand style. Everybody seems to agree with the conclusion tonight. Let's look back at the changes Cheers made during its 11-year journey into television history.
Hello, everyone.
Some things never change, but Cheers had its share of changes. In the first episode, Ted Danson looked downright boyish. Today, he's still good-looking, but in a much more mature kind of way. Cheers was no overnight success. It finished its first season 74th and took 3 years to crack the top 20.
Coach, what do you think of the Patriots draft, huh?
I get it, Norm. They need linebackers like I need antlers.
Yeah?
The original bartender, Coach, played by Nick Colasanto, died before season 4. His replacement, Woody Harrelson. Predictions of the end came when Shelley Long left after 5 seasons. Kirstie Alley took over and stayed 6 seasons.
No, you idiot. My hair is stuck to the wall.
Cheers' finale completes some stories, but on this series, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
I mean, this is the best day in the history of Cheers. Nothing could go wrong today.
Hey, everybody. Di and I are together again.
And so now 275 episodes of Cheers go into rerun history, and this party will probably last all night. That's it from Boston. What a scene.
Thanks a lot, Arch. We're about to lose our satellite, so we'll bid you adieu.
Well, that was kind of interesting looking back, but it didn't tell the whole story. Now, it's pretty tough to review the entire 11 seasons of Cheers. Don't have that much time in real time. So we asked that fast-talking FedEx guy, John Machita, to sum up 275 episodes in, say, about minute 15. So fasten your seatbelts. Here we go.
Oh, I can remember just about every episode. As a matter of fact, right in the beginning, there was that one There was the episode where Diane took a job at Cheers after being jilted by a fiancé, and that set up the whole season of Sam versus Diane. Will they have a romance? Won't they have a romance? Everyone was kept guessing. Meanwhile, Carla was pregnant with the 5th time with her ex-husband Nick, and Sam and the coach battled it out for the same woman. Sam's brother tried to steal Diane away from Cheers, but she decided to stay, and in the 2nd season, the romance between Sam and Diane began. Carla had the baby, Nick married Loretta, Norma and Vera got separated and then back together, and Cliff fell for Carla's nympho sister. In the 3rd season, Diane dumped Sam for Frazier, but became allergic to him, and Carla got pregnant again. Coach's fiancé dumped her when she won the lottery, and Sam tried to get Diane back. Year 4, Sam and Diane are back in that on-again, off-again kind of situation, but at the end of the season, Sam proposed to a woman who was a mystery woman, and in the 5th season, that mystery woman turned out to be Diane. Fraser moved in with Lilith, Woody fell for Sam's goddaughter, Carla dated a hockey player, and Sam and Diane got engaged, but called it off. Sam sold Cheers in season 6, but returned to work for Rebecca. Meanwhile, Carla was pregnant again, this time with twins. Year 7, Rebecca was fired and rehired, and Carla thought Eddie was cheating, Sam thought he was a father, Woody dated a socialite, and Lilith got pregnant. In season 8, Sam and Rebecca finally kissed, Lilith gave birth in a cab, Cliff got engaged, Rebecca and Robin did it, Eddie got ice, and Cliff put his life in jeopardy. Woody got a roommate in season 9, Rebecca jilted Robin at the altar, and Sam decided he wanted a kid with Rebecca. Carla betted John Allen Hill in year 10, while Woody and Kelly got hitched, Lilith found out about Fraser's first wife, and Rebecca's old flame told her he was gay. So far this season, Rebecca's burnt down the bar, Norm got a beer taster's drop, Lilith left Fraser, Fraser found Rebecca, and Cliff was convinced Hitler lived next door.
Scary part is I almost started to understand it.
Then I am getting worried about you.
Well, how did you want it to end tonight? We kind of had feelings in here. We took a telepoll to find out. We'll have those results when we come back.
Plus, Dave Marsh is cheered up with the weekend forecast.
It's time for the Watch and Really Win contest. You could win $2,000.
I'm K92 FM's Ron Bison. Here's tonight's winning zip code, 32905. If you live in the 32905 zip code, be caller number 22 and win $2,000. And listen to me tomorrow morning at 7:35 for more ways to win money on K92 FM.
If you now live in the zip code 32905, be the 22nd caller at 1-800-835-WESH and win $2,000.
Critics rave over Dave. Yes. Joel Siegel, ABC TV, calls Dave the first great comedy of summer '93. Dave gets my vote. Peter Travers, Rolling Stone, says Dave's irresistible, entertaining. It's a winner. And David Sheehan, NBC TV, calls Dave a surefire comedy sensation. Whoa! Kevin Kline, Sigourney Weaver, Dave, an Ivan Reitman film, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
Opening a new store really excites me. I love seeing people's reaction when they shop one of our beautiful new Kmart stores. When they see top quality and brand names in every department. When they try on our exciting new fashion. And most importantly, when they get that low, low Kmart price anytime and every time they shop our store. I've been telling people Kmart's changing for some time now. But a grand opening, well, it sort of does my talking for me.
Don't take it so hard, sir. It's only Central Florida.
Only Central Florida? If people keep switching from these yellow pages to the Central Florida phone book, I will exile you to a faraway desert where the sun will scorch you and scorpions will sting you.
Sir, things could be worse.
The switch is on to the Central Florida phone book.
Get the Haynes Brothers half-price sale. $1 million worth of our $3 million inventory is on sale at 50% off. Now's the time to buy furniture from Haynes Brothers at half price.
Nobody does it like you, the way that you do. Hoover, nobody does it like you. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
That would have been a different show. We now know how Cheers ended. On our early news tonight, we asked you if you were the writer, how you would like to see the series end. Here's how you voted in our telepoll. 19% wanted Sam to marry Diane. 21% said marry Rebecca. But 60% of you said Sam should stay single. How do you think they knew that that's what people wanted to see? Dave?
Hey, we got a poll. It's right there. Doesn't lie. You put it on TV, it is correct.
What can we see in our forecast?
Well, I don't see a whole lot, really. It's been kind of quiet today. It will be quiet the next few days into the weekend and into the first part of next week, and it goes on and on and on. Let's take a look at the overnight. Just a few clouds out there, low of 66. Winds west at 10 miles per hour. It was windy earlier today. There were wind gusts as 31 miles per hour. And for the next few days, a little dip in the temperatures, not much. It should be very, very nice for all outdoor activities for this weekend. But obviously, we still need some rain for Central Florida. Just a few clouds around Central Florida, most of them right along the coast and extending out. There's a little bit of rain there as well, and that's pushing off toward the east. Might be able to see a little bit of lightning out there, very small thunderstorm at that. The rest of our current conditions in Orlando, 74 degrees, the humidity 61%, the wind still west at 13 miles per hour. In Daytona Beach at 70 degrees. In Melbourne, it's 79 and 71 degrees in Ocala, humidity there at 68%. So it has cooled down, certainly dried out quickly. The front is now south of our area, a few scattered showers throughout the east. Rain's picking up out west. They may see more of that coming, but the middle part of the country, just a big high-pressure system there. There won't be much of a change. But the thunderstorms really began by our late afternoon, their early afternoon, because there is that time difference. But you can see them right here in the southern Rockies, the southern plains developing right there. And just a lot of low cloudiness and some drizzle throughout the northeastern part of the country, but really nothing major. No severe weather has been reported so far today. Now, the high-pressure system is taking over for the southeastern section of the country. That means sunshine for us, cool temperatures for most of the eastern United States. For tomorrow in Central Florida, sunny, slightly cooler, a high of 86. The winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And there's the outlook again, with nothing but sunshine through the first part of next week. I told you nothing was happening, and I guess every tuxedo needs a pair of brown shoes, and here I am.
Now, Dave, you underestimate your charm.
Well, Mr. Middleton has the amazing Barkley buzzer beater coming up in sports.
Before Allied Discounts Tires did a brake job on your car, a brake job was done on ours. At Sebring, nothing stops like Allied's Brakes for Life, just $49.95.
We use the best brakes in the whole world. That's Ray Besta's brake. The best brakes in the whole world. And if they ever wear out, we'll replace them again and again. Free.
Just $49.95 at Allied Discounts Tires. The people you trust under your car.
The quotes are in on the all-new Geo Prism. A look that easily surpasses Honda's best efforts to date. A handsomely styled, roomy, refined sedan. A best buy. But the most impressive quote of all may be the one you get from your Chevrolet Geo dealer.
I love Walmart. I mean, I shop it everywhere I go. When we're traveling, let's go to Walmart. Where were we at in the mountains?
I don't know.
They just opened a new Walmart, and I said, aren't we going to stop and go in and see it? He thinks I'm crazy. But I tell him, see, look how much money I saved, honey. But yeah, I'm Walmart crazy.
Universal Studios wants everybody to come back free after 3. To roar and soar. To climb, see green slime. To shake, beat earthquake. To rock, to roll, to crash. What's more, we've smashed prices with fantastic savings for Florida residents now through June 6th. Just $24 for adults, only $18 for kids. So everybody, tourists and residents, hurry over now. Then come back free after 3 to Universal Studios, Florida.
How about the audacity? Somebody played basketball on Cheers night?
They had 2 big games tonight.
Ooh.
One's over, one's in progress. 2 teams trying to fight off elimination. One's doing okay, the other one thumbs down, and that's where we'll start. The NBA playoffs continue tonight in the Western Conference. In San Antonio, the Spurs had to beat the Suns to stay alive and force Game 7. We only have to show you one highlight. Tied at 110 seconds to go. The Suns clear for Barkley. He runs the clock and drops the 17-footer. Just like that, Sir Charles, 28 points, 21 boards. The Suns win 102-100. They are through to the Western Conference Finals, and to the board, we will show you they will face the winner of the Seattle-Houston series. Seattle can end it tonight with a win at Houston. I can update that score. It is now 77-60. Houston leading late in the third, so it looks like there will be a Game 4 Saturday in Seattle here on Channel 2. The all-rookie team was announced today by the NBA. Shaquille O'Neal and Alonzo Mourning were both unanimous selections. Other members of the first team, Christian Laettner from Minnesota, Washington's Tom Gugliotta, and Denver's LaFonso Ellis. The Magic brought in Jackson State superstar Lindsey Hunter for an interview today. Hunter is a lightning-quick guard who will play the point in the NBA. He averaged nearly 27 a game in college and says he'd love to play for Orlando.
I think I can fit in totally with the situation they have here because they have the nucleus of Shaquille O'Neal, which you can build around with any players that have a little talent.
One more NBA note tonight. The traveling man is traveling again. Clippers coach Larry Brown suddenly, shockingly resigned today to, as he put it, pursue other opportunities. Onto the ice, Montreal at New York. The Isles down 2-0 in the Wales Conference Final. Just about had to win tonight. Scoreless in the second. Isles with a puck. Pierre Turgeon from David Volek, 1-0 New York. The Canadiens tied in the third on a rebound put past Glenn Healy, and we head to overtime again. Canadiens on the move. Captain Guy Carbonneau slaps home the game winner. Final 2-1. Montreal now leads that series 3-0. The Isles in a world of hurts. Coming up, the MLB, the ALF, and the heavyweight champion is DVDs.
Jay's taking his show on the road.
This Thursday night, we take the entire show to Boston for a live broadcast from the actual Cheers bar. Hey, Branford, give me a hand with this, will you?
Then stick around for Late Night with LL Cool J and actor Bob Hoskins. All tonight. Better get moving, Jay.
Lost in Yonkers is a joy to behold. That rare movie experience that stays with you long after you've left the theater. It is at once deeply touching and hysterically funny. Mercedes Ruehl is smashing in the first surefire Oscar performance of the year. And Richard Dreyfuss is hilarious from the Pulitzer Prize-winning play, Lost in Yonkers, rated PG, at theaters now.
Today, Eckerd Brand had a very busy day because today, about 562,000 people relied on Eckerd Brand products to make them feel better. How well did they work? Just listen.
As part of the Economics program, Eckerd Brand products are always priced as much as 50% below comparable national brands, which will save our customers $34 million this year. Economics. Suddenly, the economy is looking pretty good.
The time has come. The genuine article is on sale. Chrysler's National Minivan Sale. Visit the minivan store at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer for up to $2,600 in total savings on America's favorite minivans. Plymouth Voyager, Grand Voyager, Chrysler Town & Country. Save on quad seating, anti-lock brakes, and integrated child safety seats. The genuine article is on sale for a limited time only during Chrysler's National Minivan Sale. Only at the minivan store.
Now your tan can be light, medium, or dark, all year round.
With Estee Lauder's Self-Action Tanning Cream, now in very dark, our new deepest shade. Self-Action Tanning Cream in 4 sunless shades.
Tan to order, all year round.
Get 6 sun essentials, a makeup case, and a weekend bag worth $70. Only $17.50 with any Estee Lauder purchase. This special offer is now at Dillard's.
We have our $2,000 winner for tonight. But tune in tomorrow at 6 for your chance to win in the Channel 2 Watch and Really Win contest.
On to baseball, and in honor of Cheers, we begin tonight in Boston. The Red Sox hosting Toronto, tied at 3 of the 9th. Joe Carter at the plate. Carter with a broken bat shot up the middle off Quantrell's glove. Fletcher goes to second, gets the force, but Devon White scores the game winner, 4-3 Jays. Back to Fenway Park in the mid-1970s. The Bo Sox in the midst of a 9-game losing streak. Sam Mayday Malone on the hill gives up the game-winning home run. The Sox lose their 10th straight. To the scoreboard tonight, elsewhere, Cleveland over Baltimore 3-1. Detroit wins again. They beat Milwaukee 6-2. KC leads Oakland. Seattle has beaten Texas 7-4. That now a final. In the National League, the Giants open a 4-game lead in the West as they beat Cincinnati. The Padres over the Rockies. The Phillies beat Montreal. Philadelphia now leads the East by 6.5. The Cards over the Cubbies 6-3. That now a final. In the minors, the Orlando Cubs lose their 4th straight, and the Daytona Beach Cubs whoop up on Osceola 16-2. Good news for the Predators today. Fullback linebacker Jerry Odom is officially out of retirement. Number 34 will be dressed and ready to play tomorrow night at home against Tampa Bay. Odom, a former University of Florida star, led the Predators in rushing and sacks last year, one of the top two-way players in the league. Finally, heavyweight champ Riddick Bowe weighed in at 244. This is not Riddick Bowe.
Looking very manly.
This is Lisa Raymond, and she won her second straight NCAA tennis title. This is Riddick Bowe. He's 244, ready to defend his title Saturday night against Jesse. Nobody's ever heard of him, Ferguson. He is a 40-1 underdog, and that may be putting it a bit optimistically.
I had me scared there for a minute.
Yeah.
Still a payday, nevertheless. A farewell serenade to Cheers next.
100 men will touch one day, but only 3 wear the green beret.
Most stores give you a choice of 1, maybe 2. At our store, you get 8. A choice of 8 of the best-selling Marcarelli leather sofas.
Right now at Rhodes Furniture, choose from 8 styles of glove-soft Italian leather sofas, priced at just $5.99, in stock and ready for delivery. You can always get great values on leather sofas at Rhodes, because Irwin says so.
Somebody's got to say so. It might as well be me.
Uncle Tim's remodeling lesson number 1. Go to Builder Square. Yeah, that's where your folks saved on everything to fix up the bathroom. Yeah. Do it yourself is fun, huh?
Yep.
Why don't you go downstairs, ask your mom for some lemonade? Someday I'll tell them about lesson number 2. Builder Square also does installation. Oh,
Boy, that was fast.
Yep. Builder Square, the warehouse and everything for your house, even installation. Picture, if you would, our population double what it is today. Where are we going to put all the cars? We are an area that has grown so rapidly and is forecasted to grow so rapidly that we can't continue to do what we've always done in the past. Los Angeles waited too long to make major investments in public transit. Today, what they're doing is spending hundreds of billions of dollars, those are their commitments, hundreds of billions, in bus expansions, light rail, heavy rail, new technologies to accommodate the growth. We can benefit from that experience. We can't wait that long.
Opening a new store really excites me. I love seeing people's reaction when they shop one of our beautiful new Kmart stores, when they see top quality and brand names in every department, when they try on our exciting new fashion, and most importantly, when they get that low, low Kmart price anytime and every time they shop our store. I've been telling people Kmart's changing for some time now, but a grand opening, well, it sort of does my talking for me.
Well, Steve, what'd you think of that last episode?
That was fun. I bet you thought we'd bled this Cheers stuff to death by now, didn't you?
No, we're having a lot of fun with it. It isn't actually over yet. Jay Leno's up next with a live show from the bar in Boston where it all began.
Yeah, the whole cast is there, and we should maybe kick up a little bit of a musical serenade here as we leave you with some pictures to give it one last hurrah. Have a good night.
Good night.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a tree. 100 men will touch one day, but only 3 wear the green beret.